Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light this shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light this shit up.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to part 7 and the finale of Whatif Naruto was the Otsutsuki God part 7. Wait, no, what if Naruto was the reincarnation of the Otsutsuki God? My bad. But anyway, I'm not going to rush, I'm not going to drag this intro out. Last time we left off, Jigen, Momoshiki, all of them lot appeared on Earth and started scrapping Naruto. And Naruto watched Hinata and Sasuke impaled through the heart as he's laying there impaled on the ground. And finally, he achieved an 100% link, a perfect link with Nebuko. And none of this makes sense to you, go watch the other parts. Now we're going to jump straight into there. Jigen's laying there with his arm and legs missing. He's begging for forgiveness. Naruto's walking towards him like Sasuke walked towards Danzo. And he looked at him. Forgiveness. Why would I offer someone like you, who tried their very, very best to hurt all my friends? Forgiveness. Give me one good reason. Jigen says, I'll serve you well. Naruto laughs. He restores Jigen's arm and legs and Jigen says, thank you, my lord. He thinks, just wait, I'll drain your trust again and then I'll kill you. Naruto can read thoughts, but he didn't even plan to forgive Jigen. And Naruto says, you think I've forgiven you? I just didn't want this to be unfair. He clicks his fingers and a hole in Jigen's chest appears. And he starts laughing. He walks towards him again and makes him fly in the air and just slaps him. Jigen's head flies off, but Naruto restores it. Jigen just says, did I die? Naruto says, yeah, you're gonna die over and over again till I'm satisfied. At the same time, Naruto and Sasuke's lifeless body fly next to him, and he places his hand on both of their chests. And the hole disappears, and they both awaken their eyes to see Naruto. Hinata says, Naruto, I love you. Naruto actually blushes, but he shakes out of it. And he looks at Sasuke, and Sasuke says, give him hell. Naruto says, that'll be too kind. I'm gonna make him wish this was hell. Naruto makes them rods appear again, but this time they're glowing white. No, they're galaxy, like Naruto's skin right now. And he impels about 100 into Jigen's body, keeping him alive by the sheer power of Naruto. And then they all disappear. The holes in Jigen's body start gushing out with his black blood, but it quickly heals. And Naruto does this over and over and over again. Then he moves onto it, cutting every single one of Jigen's fingers and toes off, letting them heal, doing it again. He gouges out his eyes, and likes the Kikagenkai. He copies it for himself. And as his eyes come back, he repeatedly gets them torn out. Then his stomach gets cut open. Naruto rips out his organs one by one, and as they heal, he does it again and again and again. At this point, Jigen is in absolute agony and tears. He's begging for Naruto to stop. Naruto releases him from this hold, then suppresses his chakra. Jigen who's now on the ground. Naruto releases the still, and he puts his hand to his side and says, you have one chance by the honor of the Otsutsuki clan, the Uzumaki clan, the Leaf Village, the Uchiha clan, the human race. I will not move. Your most powerful hit. Go ahead. Jigen seeing this, he charges up all the chakra that he has left. Naruto even restores all his chakra. He puts all his chakra into his fist. It glows yellow. And he rushes towards Naruto and sends a punch flying. It goes straight through Naruto's chest. Naruto spits out blood on Jigen. And he says, see, even with your most powerful attack, this is nothing to me. Naruto blinks. And remember how in Jujutsu Kaisen, that man with the axe, how all his limbs and legs got torn apart by Gojo blinking? That happened to Jigen. And the hole in Naruto's chest, Naruto puts his hand there, like a beater says, do you think I feel pain? The hole in his chest quickly restores. And Nebuko says to Naruto, Naruto, hurry up. This is our first time using this form. We won't be able to hold it for long. Naruto with a blank face says, I can hold this form as long as I want because that is my will. All of a sudden, the laws change. The laws of the universe change. Naruto can hold this form as long as he wants. Nebuchadnezzar says, you truly are the next god, even stronger than me. To be able to change the will of the universe like this, that's even something I couldn't do. And you did it easily. I just wonder how strong you will become. Naruto Uzumaki, or should I call you Naruto Otsutsuki, the god of the human and the Otsutsuki race. The ruler of the known universe. Naruto laughs and says, I like that title. He then began slowly walking towards Jigen. Naruto summons up his void blade, and then summons up a white blade next to it, and he says, Yin and Yang come together to create balance, but also to destroy impurities. He rushes towards Jigen, slicing little cuts all over him. Jigen coughs up blood repeatedly. This is eating away at his chakra, his life force. And Naruto entering KCM on top of this. It fires a massive beast bomb. Jigen at this point is completely, absolutely destroyed. He heals though. Remember, he is a third quarter god. Finally, Naruto has enough. He lifts his hand and he seals off Jigen's chakra completely. And he says, this is your punishment. Jigen's pale skin fell to white. His black eyes that were before returned to a normal, I'd say, blue colour. Everything, all his Otsutsuki power disappears. Naruto says, for someone who hates humans so much, thinking you're above them, your now punishment is you're going to live as a human for the rest of your life with no access to chakra at all. You can live forever, of course you can, but you're going to do it as a human. You're going to see how humans work. You're actually going to be weaker than most humans. And if I find out that you have went against any sort of human in any way, I'm going to put you in an eternal hell. Naruto using a genjutsu puts Jigen in torture, intense torture for what seems to be 10,000 years. Jigen comes out of this throwing up, barely even alive. Naruto heals him and says, as I proved my point, do not test my luck. Then all of a sudden he teleports Jigen to the other side of the world. The war is now over. Naruto leaves his god form and everyone's cheering for him. Naruto, Naruto, Naruto. He goes to Hinata and says he loves her as well. Roughly about 3 months have went by. He's been announced as the village hero. Kakashi's took over as the 5th Hokage. And Naruto gives everyone that matters their memories back. First, it was Jiraiya. Then it was Sasuke, Hinata, Itachi. But he still left a lot of people in the dark. Only the very ones very, very close to him. Him and Hinata started a relationship. And very quickly, he had a son. A son named Boruto. Boruto Otsutsuki Uzumaki Uchiha. That's his name. And of course, his son was born with white skin. But when he opened his eyes, Naruto was stunned. The Jogan. The power that Boruto's body was holding, it was like it was a mini god. Nebuchadnezzar laughs saying, you got your hands full with this one. I'd easily be able to say he's going to be 100 times more powerful than both of us combined. Naruto and Hinata then get married. And as Boruto's getting older, he's finally unlocking his powers bit by bit. He even destroys half the Leaf Village, but Naruto has to reverse time to fix and stop. Boruto's not like the one in the anime. He's not a brat. He loves his father with a lot, respects him, understands his place in the world, that his father's actually a god. And he's heard about all the stuff he's done in the past for the village. Because of his dad, Boruto wants to be the next Hokage. He wants to be just like his dad, the next strongest person alive. And I have faith that he can do it, if I'm being honest. A few years go past. Naruto also has a daughter with similar powers to Boruto. But instead of awakening with a Jogan, she awakens with something completely different. Eyes unknown. That even Nebuchadnezzar doesn't know. If you're asking, this is going to be for the future when I start doing Boruto with this, I'm setting it up. And Naruto becomes the 6th Hokage. The Leaf Village is completely safe with him there. Nothing can go against the will of the gods. And as such, Naruto lives a pretty peaceful life. Until one day, he breaks out of the ropes around him to Madara Uchiha floating in the sky. And he says, "So that was your dream, Naruto Uzumaki. The infinite Tsukuyomi gave you quite a lovely life, even made you a god." Naruto then realised he was caught in the infinite Tsukuyomi. What? Not because his presence wasn't there anymore. His skin was pale. His skin was no longer pale. He was back to being just a regular Uchiha. And his breathing started getting heavy. What? Impossible. No. Finally, Boruto boots Naruto's stomach, waking him up, saying, "Dad, wake up!" Naruto wakes up from that nightmare. He did not get caught in Infinite Tsukuyomi. I just wanted to make you guys go, "What? No way!" Boruto wakes him up as it's his first day going to the academy, and he wants his dad to take him. And of course, on that canon, Naruto has time to. He just has a shadow clone do all the Hokage work. And he takes Boruto to the academy, as well as he slowly trains Boruto. And Himawaru. And Hinata, who's also pregnant with their 3rd child now. And as such, Boruto starts the academy, first with his class, Sasuke and... I don't want to say Sakura. Who should have kids with Sasuke? You know what? I'm gonna let you guys choose. I just don't like the idea of Sakura and Sasuke having children. Actually, you know what? Sakura and Sasuke do have children. As Sasuke doesn't even need to leave the village to atone for his sins. But this child Boruto was born with an Otsutsuki. Sasuke's child Sadara was born with more of the power of Jashin, which she inherited from Naruto giving it to Sasuke. She was born with dark purple eyes. No need for glasses. And the village has been at peace. I know you guys are probably bored. And Naruto is finally proud. He achieved all his dreams, all that he needs to. And his wife, Hinata, finally gives birth. But to everyone's caught off guard. Is that Nebuchadnezzar? Even Nebuchadnezzar is confused, saying, "What?" And it gets explained as Naruto and Nebuchadnezzar's DNA mixed, so it's not anything crazy for Naruto to have a kid that looks like Nebuchadnezzar. This annoys Naruto a little bit, saying, "This is weirding me out. The kid is born with galaxy skin, bro." And Nebuchadnezzar says, "It is what it is." Naruto still loves this kid the same. And, yet again, the village is at peace. Nothing at all is disturbing it. Until one day, Naruto's in his office, and a portal opens up in front of him. It's other people who look just like him, telling him that he needs to come. There's a battle they need to fight. And they can't do it without his help. And Naruto rushes in the portal, excited for the first fight in a lifetime. And as such, guys, that is the end of the series. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, share with your friends, family, like and subscribe. That ending was leading up to a special Whatif. It's going to be a one-off. And yeah, I hope you do enjoy, guys. Peace out. This is probably slightly my most powerful Whatif yet. My next one is going to be more powerful. Peace out, guys. Bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the like button, blah 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 blah, and peace. Oh my broskies.